very welcome to this latest Opinions Matter podcast with Adrian and Jeremy, and we want to welcome back on board our most loyal show sponsor, and that is the Snail Box. The Snail Box is a one-of-a-kind pub and restaurant at Kilmoon Cross, north of Ashburn in County Meath. It's a fantastic place. I love it. I eat there very regularly. During the summer, they have outdoor seating, and it's very, very pleasant to sit outside. And the Snail Box is less than 10 minutes from Emerald Park, formerly known as Tato Park. And if you're bringing the kids to Tato Park during the summer, why not pop into the Snail Box for a bite to eat afterwards? It is well worth visiting. Great food, very friendly staff. It's just 20 minutes from the M50, and fun for all the family. It's more than just a dining spot. It is an experience. So I can't recommend the place enough. Pop in, have a bite to eat, to Philip in the Snail Box, and you will thoroughly enjoy it. So, what do we want to talk about on this latest episode of Opinions Matter? A man is recovering from his injuries after he was severely beaten and partially stripped in broad daylight in Tallaght on Saturday evening. Now, the shocking incident...
How is everybody? I just want to do something different. I'm not really feeling that good today. I'll see you in a minute.
Podcast, the multi-award-winning Opinions Matter with Adrian and Jeremy.
You're very welcome to this latest Opinions Matter podcast with Adrian and Jeremy, recorded live at our studio at the White Sands Hotel in Martin. North County Sands Hotel. The Oasis Bar and Grill below our studio here is well worth popping into. And when the weather is nice, sitting outside, looking at the world go by in North Dublin Bay is just fantastic. So pop along to the White Sands Hotel in Portmarnock. Now, what do you want to talk about on this latest episode of Opinions Matter? We got a message from a lady who is a regular listener to our show. And she contacted us about something that is a major issue for a lot of people. Yeah. And something that is punishable in law here in Ireland.
I want to say to you before we even play this woman's message, I'm shocked by the reaction to this. As you know, we say this all the time. Before we discuss the topic, we put it up on social media, on our Facebook page generally, yeah? And to gauge reaction of what people feel. And I am shocked by the reaction of both men and women that were telling this. First of all, that we're making jokes about it, yeah? And then
I see everybody in there, and I on the joint and the little radio. So I love you all.
Telling the woman just to get over it. Now, you're going to hear from Charlotte in a moment, who says, quote, I feel violated because a man sent me a picture of his penis. And I would say over 100 people replied to this topic saying she needs to get over it, block and get over it. Now, I'm shocked at that, because if a woman has a right to feel violated, yeah, and you do not have a right to tell her to get over it.
Okay, let's have a listen to her message, yeah. Okay? Because her message clearly explains what the issue is. Her name is Charlotte. She's a regular listener to our podcast, and she sent us this message.
Hi guys, love the show. I'm having a bit of a problem, and I'd really like your take on it. So I went on a date with a guy a couple of weeks ago. Actually went really well. We were swapping numbers, all of that. But after the date, he sent me an unsolicited dick pic. I kind of brushed it off and I didn't respond. Just gave him the benefit of the doubt. But then he did it again. This time I told him straight and said it made me feel really uncomfortable. And then I blocked him. Now I'm honestly considering calling the guards, and because I feel really violated and angry, but at the same time, part of me is wondering, am I overacting? Would that be too much? So I'd really love to hear what you and your listeners think, what you would do in this situation. Thank you.
Okay, so she got a dick pic. She kind of ignored it. Then he sent another one, and she told him it made her. She told him it made her feel really uncomfortable, and she blocked him. Then, and she wants to know whether or not now it is illegal. To send an unsolicited dick pic, or cyber flashing is what it's actually technically called, is punishable under the Criminal Law Sexual Offences Act 2017. So she could go to the guards, is the point I'm making.
No, the point I'm going to make is, for those of you who are making light of this, and by the way, your opinion matters and you're invited onto the show, but for those of you making light of this and telling her get over it and making jokes about it, you are the very same people that if a video appeared online tomorrow of one of your so-called immigrants masturbating at a bus shelter, you would all be like, deport, disgusting, pervert, send them home, and I would agree with you completely. Because to expose yourself in a public place is disgusting. So what is the difference between someone doing it at a bus shelter? We've seen so many videos popping up over the last couple of years of people running down the road with their Mickeys out.
I'm not feeling very talkative tonight, guys. I swear me, man, not up for any sympathy. I wasn't going to do it live. But I was sitting there with my head in my hands, and I miss you. I miss hearing from you, talking to you. I miss doing my thing. So, I'm just going to do it live, but not talk so much. Will after I want to go inside, but for now, I get pretty lonely sitting here, there's no music on.
Or masturbating in public places. It's absolutely disgusting. What is the difference? What is the difference? And one person we're going to be talking to, our friend Angry Darren, who's getting all worked up over this, saying she needs to calm down. Darren, you will be the very same person that if a video appeared showing a man walking down Grafton Street with his penis hanging out, send him home, deport him. That man is a thing.
Yeah, 100%. I agree.
What is the difference?
Okay. And the other side of this coin, she went out with...
You can't tell a woman how she should feel about this, by the way.
I'm aware of that, okay? But I'm not attempting to.
Let's just remember the word she used. She used the word violated.
And that's fine, and I accept what she said in her message. But the first one she ignored. The second one, she wrote back to him and said, that's made me feel very uncomfortable, and she blocked him. Done. Is that not it? Done. He's blocked. Won't see him again.
But that's like saying if a man sexually assaults a woman, she should just ignore him.
No, let's be clear. He didn't sexually assault her.
But I just want to get to the bit where they say, men, would you feel disgusted or insulted if you got a pussy pic? There's a topic for tonight, guys. Sorry, ladies. A vagina pic.
She sees it as she
sees it as a violation. I get that. It's not a nice thing to receive. Yeah. But she's blocked him now. She won't be seeing him again.
And by the way, I'm not comparing it to someone masturbating in public. Obviously, there's different extremes. But I'm saying people get violated by different things, and this woman has a right to feel violated by what he did. Yeah?
Yes, I agree. But the question ultimately is whether she takes this to the next stage of actually reporting the guy to An Garda Síochána, walking into a police station and making a formal complaint.
She's every
by law,
right.
yes, I'm not arguing the fact. By law, yes, she does have a right. By law, what he did is punishable. So she could take a case against him. The guards would have to listen to her. But we're asking really, should she go to that next step? She's already blocked him. She's already told him it made her feel uncomfortable. She's expressed the fact that she feels violated. But we're asking, would you think she would be right to go to the next step of going to the guards and making a formal complaint to An Garda Síochána about this man?
But what gives men the right
nothing gives men the right to do it.
No, the right to think that they can do it unsolicited. Fair enough, if you're in a relationship, and it's a two-way thing, and she said...
This is very interesting, guys. When you were, I don't know, maybe I done unsolicited dick pics, and I never think I did. I don't think I was that proud of myself, to be honest with you. But, in a guy's head, we think you're literally going to go, oh my God, oh, you kinky little devil, I'm on my way. That's what we think. And we get it wrong,
sending you pictures of hers and you're sending you pictures of hers, or if she requests it, if she's at home and she's horny one night, she says, send me a picture of your dick. Absolutely,
Fire ahead, yeah.
Fire ahead, send as many pics as you want. But this was after, remember, this was on...
After one date.
After one date. So they went out on a date together. They obviously had each other's number. And the next day, she thought it was, or he thought it was appropriate to send a sexually graphic picture and thought it was a laugh.
Okay, but the question again we're asking is, should she take it to the next level by going to An Garda Síochána to make a formal complaint about this man for sending her 2 unsolicited dick pics? Our number is 085 825 2626 if you'd like to get involved. Tina.
Well, lads, listen, this woman is obviously new to the dating scene, because this is how it works nowadays. It's like if I was to show, I'm on after dating sites years, and if I was to show a guard every dick pic that I got, they'd have their own personal fucking porn movie. Like, I'm not going to go into a guard and say, oh, listen, here, Roger sent me this morning, here, Michael sent me this last night. So come here, they'd be so sick of fucking looking at dick pics if the whole country was to do it. Men are absolute animals these days. If she doesn't like it, come off the sites.
Opinions Matter. Opinions Matter. With Adrian Kennedy and Jeremy Dixon. A daily podcast from Ireland about opinions.
Now, Fran, you're on Opinions Matter. How are you, Fran?
How are you doing?
Good, thanks, Fran. This lady is contemplating contacting the guards about the unsolicited dick pics that she received from this fella. Do you think she should, or do you think she's overreacting?
No, I think she's overreacting. I mean, she's a grown adult. It's all she has to do is delete the picture and block him. Like going to the guards. Do you not think that there's enough crime going on in the country that the guards have enough?
The last time I did, which was probably about 15 years ago, I was told, sorry, I don't like cocktail sausages.
That's right, without running after someone that got a photograph that she didn't like. Delete it.
Which is what she did. She well, I don't know if she actually deleted it, because she would have to have she'd have to have proof if she goes to the guards. So maybe she didn't delete the actual picture.
Yeah, but I'm saying that's what she should have done. Delete the picture. Move on. Like, she's honest to Jesus, like, there's enough crime going on in the country for police to be coming. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, but the fact of the matter is that it is.
The funny thing is, my missus just say to me the odd time randomly, I'm out in the shop or somewhere, I get a text, sends a dirty video, will you zoom when you get back, or a dirty picture in her own shed. I'm like, what? Are you having a laugh? She's like, no, I'm not having a laugh. I'm like, Jesus, I wasn't expecting this for someone to say it. Yeah, I'll do it in a minute, give me a minute. Sorry.
Punishable in law to send unsolicited dick pics, basically. So she could go to the guards, and the guards would have to hear her complaint and then decide whether to take action against this man. But it is illegal to send unsolicited dick pics. Are you saying what that message said a minute ago, that this is how it works these days? Just get over it.
What I said is all she has to do is, she's a grown adult, delete the paper was sent with.
Sorry, I'm going in and out now, but Bernie, I have a little daughter, so it makes me think differently. But you're right. If a man would, and he sends you a picture of his bleeding, of his children or on his car or something, so I'll take you out on a spin with the kids to the supermarket. I don't fucking know, you know, but something. I'm getting in a better mood now, as we can see, but so I hope he's alright. I'm seeing everyone's comment there. I just want to try to do something different because I have a bit of a heavy mind today, to be honest.
Kyle, there's something I don't understand. Yeah, 100% go to the guards. She's an adult. Get over it. Delete the picture. The guards have enough to do. As I said, if I had been a child or someone underage, 100% going to the guards. The guards don't even come out of the station if there's a crime committed.
No,
so what does she think the guards are going to do? Like, they're not going to do anything.
Yes, I understand the issue of getting a guard and all of that. But, like I said, she could rock into a Garda station and report this, but you think that's way over the top, is it?
I don't see any sense in it. I honestly don't see any sense in going to the guards.
Okay,
what can they do? What are they going to do? She's going to go in, they're going to take her name, they're going to give her a file number, they're going to put her behind.
They're going to put him in a chastity cage and say, enough out of you, you dirty bastard. That's what they're going to do.
entertainment. She's never going to hear anything about it again.
Well, it is against the law, and in Ireland, cyber flashing or the act of sending unwanted sexual images online is covered under the Harassment, Harmful Communications and Related Offences Act. So it is illegal. So
I know it's illegal, but so is crime illegal. But if you report a crime,
but this is a crime.
They don't do anything about it. So why are they going to do anything over the photograph?
But this is a crime, is the point I'm trying to make.
I know it's a crime, but do you not think, like, there's bigger crimes going on out there, people getting stabbed, people getting murdered, and they don't come out and do anything about that? So you hardly think they're going to come out over a bleeding photograph.
Okay, so even though it's illegal, you think she needs to get over herself, even though she's...
Just delete it and block them.
She said in her message that she felt violated.
Well, are you sure this is not a child? If she's a grown adult, you want to grow up.
She's a grown adult.
Coming from someone who was single for 6 years, I was. And I've been in relationships and all that, but coming from someone like me, I've always found dating apps to be very intimidating. Bumble, Tinder, fucking Plenty Fish, all of them. It's weird. It's just weird communication. You don't know if the person actually likes you or not, if they're just typing for the sake of it. You know what I mean? You don't know who you're talking to. You don't know if they're saving their image or not. You know what I mean? And as I said, I suffer from body dysmorphia. I wasn't sending that many dick pics, to be honest with you. Probably sent 4 in my life, 3 of them to me missus and 1 to someone else.
All right, yeah, she went out on a date with this guy, and he's now sending unsolicited dick pics.
Yeah, I know. What I'm trying to say is, like, what does she want out of this? Go to the guard station. What does she think they're going to do?
Prosecute him.
And she thinks that they're actually going to prosecute him.
Well, if she pushes hard enough, they would have to, because it is against the law.
But they won't, because I'll tell you what's another crime. If kids are getting bullied, that's a crime, yeah? So I went to the guard station when my grandson was getting bullied. I went up, I made a complaint, done everything by the book. They told me there was nothing they could do about it. Never heard anything since. Done. That's a crime. And that was against a child. That 4 kids attacked him in the school. And the guards done nothing.
Okay, but there's always going to be, you were saying that it's not a serious crime, there's more serious crimes, but you could say that about anything. You could say that about joyriding. We shouldn't punish people who joyride because there's more serious crimes, murder. There's always going to be a serious crime.
I'm not talking about joyriding. Joyriding is a serious crime.
Yeah, but so is a woman being violated by a man. It's sexual.
I know, it's
sexual.
A photograph. Like,
it's sexual harassment.
It's a photograph.
But it's sexual. But if you had an 18-year-old daughter and she came home and said that was after happening to her, you would be down at the police station straight away.
If I had an 18-year-old daughter and she got a photograph like that,
you'd be down to the police station. You would.
I wouldn't be down to the police. No, I wouldn't. I'd go and find out who he is and deal with it myself. I wouldn't be going to the guards.
But why would you go down and deal? Sure, it's not a big deal if he did it.
Because the guards are not going to do anything. They are not going to do anything about it. They're going to go in and make a complaint about that. They're not going to do anything about that. It's not going to happen.
All right, stay there for 1 second if you can. Stay there for a second if you can, please. Our number is 085 825 2626 if you would like to get involved.
A lot of people back home thought I was gay. Like 4 or 5 people in that rehab place I was in, they thought I was gay. Because I was in there for 2 years and I hadn't went out and fucked the board yet, sorry. But because... and it causes problems even now in my relationship. Like, I used to be a junkie. And a heavy one at that. And sex is good, it is. But I have to be in the mood. So there has to be some like date night. We have to be in the mood for the last few days. We have to be laughing together. We have to be... I can't just jump in the sack with any random... But I'm just saying it. I used to say to a counsellor 15 years ago, one day I hope I meet a board where it's not just all about sex. Like, there's other things, like, you know what I mean? And the reason why is because sex doesn't give you what you want. Sex doesn't make you know, your drug addiction go away, or bring your mother back, or bring all the mental health of your families back. It doesn't do it. But some people love it. Some people love the fuck all day long. For me, I love it, yeah. But is it the be all and end all of everything? No, not for me. And a lot of people think, well, then you're gay. Well, then maybe I'm gay. But I'll tell you one thing. Sometimes my little back does be in bits after about 9 minutes of sex. Can barely hold my hands up. Can barely hold my head. You know the way... I forgot how hard it was to be on top and hold myself up with my arms. Do you know how hard that is? I fucking do, because it happened the other week and I was in bits. And I thought, like, this is getting hard. You know, more effort than anything else. So, like, I'm at the stage now where and there's probably other people going, no, I love a bit, but that's not me. But I'm trying to find this the app, guys. Hold on a second. 1 second, people. Oh, fucking hell. Sorry about this, people.
Bring Sandra in on this.
Hi, how's it going? Sandy here from Athlone here. I just wanted to say that the Gardaí would not do anything about it. They would just tell her to block him. And the reason why I know all this is because I went through a legal case where somebody was taking photographs of me. I can't go too much into it. Blah, blah, blah. I got the Garda ombudsman down to my house and all because the Gardaí in my town weren't doing the job that they were supposed to do. I had a nervous breakdown. I was out of work for 3 months and everything else. So just let you know, the Gardaí will not do a bloody thing.
That's another message saying the guards won't do a thing about this. Angela, what are you annoyed about listening to this conversation?
Are we getting to the stage where when you're out on the night, I don't know, I'm 26 now, I'm not 25 anymore, or 20 or 18 in a club, right? How are you, Grace? But are we getting to the stage now where girls literally, I've seen documentaries about it where young teenagers are afraid to even go near the girl in case they accuse of something. But is it getting to the stage now when he asks you for a number, she has to give you a piece of paper writing on it, I don't want a picture of your dick as well? Is it getting like, is that what you have to say at the very start now? I don't know.
Fran is saying that she should just get over it and delete it, yeah?
That's exactly what she said, yeah.
But if it's her daughter, she bypassed the guards and go down and kick the living fuck out of them.
Well, she never,
Bit of a hypocrite there, isn't it?
she never said that, but...
Well, what would you do? She said, I'd go down to, what you going to do? Go down and ask to see it, make sure it's the one, like. I don't have to say over the radio what I would do. With my 18-year-old daughter, I wouldn't be going to the guards. I deal with it myself. You don't need to know what I'd be doing or what other people be doing. No, I would deal with it because the guards are not going to. So you deal with it if it's your daughter, but everyone else just has to get over it. I'm not saying get over. I'm saying the guards will not do anything about her. They're not going to do anything. I know because I've been there with my grandson.
Have you?
I went down when 4 kids were bullying my grandson. 4 against 1, not a bloody bleeding picture. Do you know what I mean? A picture you can delete. He was actually attacked. Why would you go down and kiss your daughter? It's only a picture. Why would you go down and deal with it? I said I would tell her to delete the picture, block him. But if she wants them sorted out, we would sort it out ourselves because the guards are...
See, the thing is, if a boy is sent unsolicited pics of breasts, or a little Mary, as we call them over here, we ain't reporting that shit. We ain't reporting that. We're saying, is there any more? You know, so it's the girls go, like, I know I'm not a girl, like, hey, get that away from me. But we're like, oh, we love that. We look that up. We talk about that all the time. Yeah, that's nothing. Show us a little bit more, please. You know? We're little feckers, we are.
It was your daughter, Fran. You go down and deal with it. So why can't this woman deal with it? Well, what does she want? What does she want done? The guards are not going to do anything. How do you know that? You can't say that. Of course I can say it because I get with them and they do nothing. They do nothing, so they're hardly going to do. So what, she's special, is she a bleeding friend of the guards or something that they're going to look after her, not look after my grandson? Maybe her guards, maybe her brother the guards. Yes, but then she better not go to her dad and get her dad to sort it out.
I had someone in a past relationship threaten me with pictures. I had someone who threatened me with pictures. And it wasn't nice. To be honest, I didn't really give a fuck, but it ate away at me some nights. You know, honestly, it ate away at me some nights. Just from the woke, yeah, welcome in. We love America. We love America in here. Welcome in. Well, most of us do, anyway.
Go to the station and not if that's the way, Fran, why are you telling a woman who has had a dick pic sent to her unsolicited not to go to the guards? That's a horrible thing to do. After just delete it and get over it. She's a grown adult. Did she never see a bleeding pic in her life? Did she not? Get over herself. She wasn't attacked. She's
Why
seen a
wouldn't you
bleeding
say that's your
photograph.
daughter? Why wouldn't you say that's your daughter? Get over
Because
it.
my kids wouldn't be on the bleeding show ringing up going, oh, I got a photograph sent to me phone. Get over it. You're
Angela,
bleeding.
why
That's
are you
what it is,
on
not a child.
Angela, let me ask you a question then. Do you think that this woman who received these unsolicited dick pics from a guy that she went on a date with should go to the guards and report it because she felt so violated?
No, I don't.
Absolutely. Your name's not Angela. Yours is Fran. Absolutely, I think that she should go to the guards. It's about time.
Anyone with spanners should kick anyone out who are acting like a dickhead. How are you, Leslie? What's happening? Fuck you, you little freak. Get out of my life. Anyone who's acting like a prick, kick them out. That's why everyone has a spanner for. I'm not in the mood today to fucking put up with your shit. I'm here just thinking, and I give this space to people who want to come in and just be themselves. So fuck you. How are you, Leslie?
Women started doing this. I'm on the dating scene. I have to put up on my profile, no dick pics. I don't want them. I don't like the look of them. No problem. Don't send them to me. And anyone that does, I've had 2 sent and I've blocked and deleted. But I'm telling you, the next one that does, I'm going to the guards because I'm sick of it. Women are sick of it. You're having a nice...
You swear she was fucking beautiful. Now, I'd love to know what she looks like. I'm getting all these dick pics. Fuck off, love. Fuck off.
Night out, you're having a nice conversation with someone, you go home and next suddenly it's a dick pic. Who want, like, why?
Okay, but
who's telling men that that's what women want to see?
One of the very first messages that I got, that I played at the start of this podcast, was from Tina, and in it she was basically saying, look, it's the way it is today. Get over yourself, essentially.
So just because Tina thinks it's all right and get over it, that everyone else will go along with that? No. And the same with Fran, the hypocrite there. Fran, who everyone else get over it, but if it's her daughter, she'll deal with it. You know, everyone's a hypocrite out there.
Okay, so let me...
If a man that sends me a dick pic, I will actually send you a copy of the report to the guard station.
Okay, so if it happens to you again, if somebody sends you an unsolicited dick pic, are you going to go to the guards?
Yes, I will. Yes, I
will. You will report that individual to the guards?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because I'm sick of it. You're chatting away online, or whether you meet up or anything like that, and then you go home and boom, there's a picture of a knob in front of you. Go away.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you that it's
grow up is the men that send them.
I agree with you that it has to be annoying and frustrating and whatever. But can you not do what Fran was suggesting, which is just like delete it and move on?
In the olden days, we used to give flowers and chocolates. Now we send dick pics. It's what we do. Sorry.
On. Block.
And let them do it to other people.
The fact is, Adrian, you're not listening to women. The fact is, women are saying enough is enough.
No, not all women. No, sorry. Very few women are actually saying it at the moment.
No, you'd be very...
Of the calls we've had,
we won't...
Angela's the first one to say.
No, we won't get one woman to say, I enjoy getting dick pics.
To all the ladies, yous are in control. Yous can tell me how you feel about it. I can't tell yous. I'm having a joke about. But some men are very proud of the muscle that they have on their body. Not me. I have body dysmorphia.
And to me, men. Not one woman will say that, so don't be making that up.
No, I didn't say that.
The point that Angela is trying...
Sorry, Jeremy, I'm not saying that women enjoy getting them. But the conversation we're having is, should this lady take it to the next level? And Angela has just said if she gets one more dick pic, she will go to the guards.
Maybe a guy should always ask, you know, if you're texting a girl and all that, come on. Like, I don't think I've ever just sent one and nothing else. But, you know, maybe it is gentlemanly to ask. Like, a bit chivalry, you know. Something like that.
That's all right.
But I don't believe that there are many women like that. They may not enjoy getting them.
Like what?
That would go to the guards over a dick pic.
But men need to...
And do you know why? You know why, Adrian? Because the people like you who say delete it and get over it.
I didn't say that.
But you're making light of it.
No, I'm not.
Let me finish.
I have not said anything of the sort. I have not said anything of the sort. I'm merely...
You're an enabler, Adrian. You're an enabler.
Shut up, Jeremy. I've never said anything of the sort. No. Don't put words into my mouth. No. I merely regurgitated what Fran said. And I'm regurgitating the comments that are coming in.
Yeah.
I have not...
So you're agreeing with... No. Are you agreeing with Fran?
I have not...
Yeah, Bernie, I was always shitting me pants. I used to always shit my pants. Because you might get the odd little seductive, you know what I mean, picture or something, and then you're like, fuck, shit my pants, I need to go to the toilet now, I need to send one back. Fuck. You know what I mean? Put pressure on.
Said I agree with Fran. At
Okay,
no point did I
do
say.
you agree with Fran?
I understand how frustrating it must be to receive dick
I
pics.
wouldn't use the word frustrating. It's not for
Annoying, aggravating.
Yeah, but go on, put the bus in there, Adrian.
But I'm asking. No, I'm not even commenting. I'm saying,
You won't. Why not?
What is?
Do you agree that a woman
should every
be
woman
able
go to that stage of going to the guards?
Adrian,
Yes.
do you agree a woman should go to the guards if she gets a picture like that?
If it's one or two, no. If it persists,
What if it's something creepy, guys? Like, what if it's a dick pic saying, I'm gonna own you soon, bitch? That's a bit weird. What if you sent one going, would you like to come over and Netflix and chill? Harry Hammy.
then yes. Okay. If
Why not? Why-
if that
why
individual,
is
if a woman says to a man, let's say she'd replied to that guy and said, please don't. She said after the first one she did nothing. Okay, but had she replied and said, please don't send me pictures like that again, and then hang on for 1 second, and then he persisted. After she told him, this is not for me, I don't want them, I don't like them, and then he persisted, then yes, she should go to the guards.
No, but what Angela's saying, Adrian, you're not listening to women. What Angela and a lot of women are saying is that...
By the way, Jeremy, where are these, a lot of women? They're nowhere to be seen.
Okay.
Nobody is commenting, saying,
what I'm saying
I would
is
go to the guards except Angela.
A lot of men... Did you hear the first message that was played saying that if you're on the dating scene nowadays, this is standard?
Yes.
That they send to, so men are now in a position where they think it's okay and acceptable to do this. And maybe it's going to take a situation where a fella... Like the way 10 years ago, it was acceptable. It was so...
This is one of them moments where I don't know whether to be proud or to be embarrassed that I was one of them people sending dick pics. Let me just say that most people who send a dick pic probably have a little confidence in themselves, probably think they're going to get back at, wow, oh. You know, I'm more expecting like, are you okay? Shall I come round and put the kettle on? You know? Yeah, just don't take those pictures.
acceptable for men to do, what was it, upskirting. I used to see it in the club all the time, fellas.
That was never acceptable.
It was socially acceptable because there was no law against it, because men were getting away with it. Yes, it was. Men all over the place were taking photographs of women in short skirts and sending them to their friends. That was the thing 10, 15 years ago. Now that's illegal and it's frowned upon and it's seen as disgusting. Yeah? Mm-hmm. So when someone needs to be made an example of, Angela does not deserve to be sent a pic.
I'm not arguing that point. All I'm arguing is where you draw the line. And Angela, you've clearly said you draw the line.
Let's face facts that most of these lads are out of face on coke. Out of face on coke, staring at themselves in the mirror after having 4 showers on dating sites, on porn sites. Just on a raging horn board. Just, yeah, do you like this there? Nah. You know what I mean? Let's it's like that, girls.
After one picture, if you get one more...
I draw the line when I put it up on my profile, no dick pic, and I get sent one.
Okay, all right, stay there for a second,
That's
Angela.
where I draw the line.
All right, hang on there for a second. Our number is 085-825-2626. Neil.
Just block them. Just block them. Like, the Gardaí probably, they won't be looking for DNA if you send a dick pic to them. It could be PNA. No, just block them. Just block them. The man is delusional. People that do that, I believe, I could be wrong. I think there's something wrong with people that do that. Maybe it's just me age. I don't know. I'm 55. Cheers, lad. Tell us to just block them. End of it.
It's the Opinions Matter podcast with Adrian Kennedy and Jeremy Dixon. A podcast from Ireland with a difference.
Pauline, you're on Opinions Matter. How are you, Pauline?
I'm great. How's everyone?
Good, thanks, Pauline. What did you want to say on this? Should this lady go to the guards to report a man who sent her 2 dick pics?
Firstly, I think the biggest mistake she made there was after the first picture, she didn't reply to him.
This fella's shitting his pants. Whoever sent this picture is shitting his pants. I just thought she'd say, I'm in a cab now, big man. On the way. I hope you're not walking in the morning. That's not what he's getting. He's on the radio thinking, fucking hell. Do I have to shave it? Give it a fucking disguise or some shit? You know what I mean? This is all going down now. Imagine you had one between your legs and you know you are wanted. You'd be like,
I agree with you, and I just said that a moment ago, and she didn't.
In his head, he was probably like, "Oh, she didn't say no, but she didn't comment. I'll send another one to get a reaction." Is it right? No, it's wrong. It's happened in 20, 30 years. I've been on dating sites for years back in the day. If you go online looking for dates, unfortunately, this shit happens. And to Angela, if she's still there, the worst thing that you can actually put on your profile is no dick pics, because that's a massive. You're going to have the clowns out there that are going to deliberately send it. Going to the guards after that, look.
Okay, and Angela, let me just go back to what I was saying before the break. Had she replied and said, "Please don't send one of these again, I don't like them," then
you shouldn't have to. In the same way, when a woman is in when a woman is in a nightclub, Adrian, and I used to work in a certain nightclub, and so did you, where this was rampant, where fellas would just go up and touch you.
What nightclub was he walking on? First of all, and second of all, why didn't he report all his friends or all these incidents that he's talking about? Because he's a fucking douchebag and he doesn't know what he's talking about. Back in the day, if you met someone on the dance floor and you were out of your faces with snog, you'd grab ass, you'd grab a feel, and then you'd meet back there in 10 minutes' time. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. This is why I sit in my house and I smoke weed. Do you understand? I don't want to go out. I don't want to go out. If I didn't ever have to go out, maybe I'd be fucking happier. But for now, this is what it is.
Women's arses. Remember that club we worked in?
I do.
A woman shouldn't have to walk into a nightclub and go around to every man in the nightclub saying, "By the way, I just want to let you know I'm wearing a short skirt, but do not touch my arse." It's a given.
This is slightly different. This is slightly different, okay?
Yeah, it's not, Adrian, because why didn't he reply with, "Well, what do you think of that?" He didn't think to do that. He sent another one.
But as Pauline just said, he in his warped little mind, and I'm not excusing him doing this, but in his warped little mind, he probably thought, "Oh, she didn't tell me to piss off," and this
guy's after doing about an 8-ball of coke or crack or something. And a load of steroids and all. He's probably after sending them pictures to about 100 women. This is why I love these guys.
Exactly what Pauline just said. He didn't tell me to piss off, or she didn't tell me to piss off. I'll send her another one.
You see,
well, that horse's mind is going to get a kick up the arse when the guards arrive in.
When you're dealing with men like this online, they're like, it's like a conveyor belt of fucking options when you're using dating sites. And men are like fucking tomcats. You know, they're the warriors behind the keypad. They think they can do this. It's not all right. It's wrong. I'm not saying that.
So why not call them out on it?
But what's going to happen? Like, you can text them and say, "You fucking idiot," or whatever. But really, realistically, what's going to happen? Like, and you know, I don't want to get.
They can be prosecuted for it. Isn't that what that law? You see, this is what I'm saying. It's people who think this is hilarious, and it's people who go, "After just block it, after that's grand." That's why women won't report it, because they're laughing.
Okay, let me.
I have a confession to make, Dan. I have a confession to make, guys. When I was in school, 6th year, our Irish teacher was a little small little blondie with a little kind of a nice arse, you know, nice little, but not compared to now standards with the yoga pants and. But I swear to God, we used to roll up little balls of tissue, or get our sweet wrappers, and we throw them over there where her desk was, on the other side of the room. So when she'd go over, she'd bend over and we could see her G-string. So maybe we were predators after all.
You put it to you, Pauline, that if there were a case that went to court of a man, and we all were reporting on it, of a man who is being convicted for sending an unsolicited dick pic, do you not think that would make men think twice about ever doing it again?
That would, but I mean, like, in this day and age, like, everyone has a fucking title on their head. Everyone's offended. Everyone's violated. Everyone's pissed. Like,
no. Don't go down. How dare you? How dare you?
I'm still talking.
I'm not letting you talk. How dare you put any woman down? How dare you put any woman down for not wanting to leave?
If you
turned around and said, everyone's offended. Everyone, no, don't you dare.
hang on, I can't hear both of you. Sorry, Pauline, the point I was making was, would it not send out a message if there was even a test case?
You're a little weirdos now. We've been making bets. What colours you have on today? Red, pink, white, black. It was all going off. I swear, we had little things back then. We used to share pages out of fucking porno mags back then. I'm not that old, but that's what we did. I remember I'd be like, have you got the ones with the bottom half? Because I'm sick of looking at the top half with the breasts. Yeah, give us that. That was back in the day, 12, 13, 14. Yeah.
For this, would that not stop men in their tracks?
It may or may not, but I mean, it's going to always happen. It's like, I'm going to change the subject a little bit here. Give me...
Still in my sick, perverted mind, I think she didn't know. And we got away with it.
One right a man has that a woman hasn't. You can't. So, like, this whole fucking, the world is gone. Somebody looks at you and winks. I'm offended. Do you know, like, just fucking, you're a grown-ass woman. Big girl's pants and fucking, if it was a video from fucking wanking or something like that, yes, that's a bit more, extreme. And somebody in the comments said that, it's the same thing as somebody whipping their lad out in public. It's not really, because in public you could be exposing yourself to a child or to whoever. In a text-to-text situation, it's a private conversation. The fucking Egypt sent her a picture. Do you know what I mean? We can't.
Hold on a second. So what about a mother? What about a mother who is on the? I don't care. What about a mother who is on the dating scene and gets the
Again, I can't hear both of you. I can't hear both of you at the exact same time. Angela, this isn't about somebody sending something to a child that has been opened by a child.
No, it's not. But what I am going to say is, what about a single mother who is sitting at home, gets up, goes out, been chatting to someone, her child picks it up, and he sends a dick pic?
That's a completely different conversation.
It's not.
That's a completely different conversation.
No. He is sending a dick pic that he wasn't asked for to a phone, and a child could be sitting.
Okay, Pauline, I want to ask you a question. What do you make of what Angela said a couple of minutes ago, that the next time she receives an unsolicited dick pic, that's it, she's going to the guards?
Well, if it's constantly happening, of course, you have every right to do that. But I mean, like, I'm not putting blame on anyone, but after that lassie got the first picture, that's when she should have took action, blocked him. She knew what kind of person he was and stopped it. The fact that she didn't, and in his head, this is him now, not her, he thought, well, she didn't say stop sending them. Unfortunately, he's going to do it again, thinking it was okay. Do you know, us as women in today's society have to be literal with men, unfortunately. We have to say no straight away on top. If we don't reply straight away or don't have a response, they think it's okay. Should we have to do that? No, we shouldn't. But this is just how the fucking world is.
And Angela, in fairness, that's not what that lady did. She did not reply at all to the first one, so she didn't tell him to...
It's not up to a woman to tell a man how to behave. It's up to him to know how to behave. She shouldn't have to. She should not have to. The onus is not on her.
You're saying 2 or 3, Adrian.
No, I agree. I'm not arguing that he shouldn't have sent any. I'm arguing with the fact that she should have written back to him and said, piss off, don't send me pictures like that again, I don't like them, I don't want them. And then, if he persisted, then maybe do something about it.
It doesn't matter how many he sends. One is one too many. That's what I'm saying. You said, if he sent 2 or 3, then go to the guards. No, 1. And that's like that woman, Pauline, turn around and say, you know what I mean, everyone's moaning now and everyone's great. No, I'm sorry. Not when it comes to something like this.
All right, stay there for a second.
It's about time women stood up.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Stood up and said no.
Okay, and you will, the next time you get an unsolicited dick pic, you will be going to the guards.
Yeah.
We've just been contacted by Charlotte there. Do we have time to read out the mail, or do we wait till the break there?
No, I'll read it out now. Yeah. This is a message that just came into us from Charlotte, who's the lady whose message we played at the very start of this, the lady with the English accent.
Yeah, and by the way, she wasn't chickening out. She did want to come on but the restaurant that she works in, she was supposed to be on the evening shift, and they changed her to the early shift, and we wanted to do this topic today. So that's a long-winded way of telling that's why she can't come on. But she did want to come on, and she was well able to.
And she is listening. Okay, so here's what she said in her message. Hi, it's Charlotte here. Would love to come on, but in work, it's so disheartening hearing people defend this predator. Your ignorant callers have convinced me I'm right to go to the Gardaí, which I will be doing after my shift. Keep up the podcast. Now, you obviously are delighted to hear that, Angela, that she is going to go to the guards.
Absolutely, because as I said, people are laughing at this. That's why I put the comment up earlier on. I know sometimes it's jokey, but people are literally taking the piss out of her going, oh, put on your big girl pants and just get over it. Why? Why should women just have to put up with this?
Stay with me for a second, Angela. I want to bring in Mark on this.
I had a woman who I hadn't even been on a date with send me an unsolicited picture. I'm in a relationship, so I didn't appreciate it. I just blocked her and moved on. This woman's feelings are valid, but it's a waste of already overstretched police resources to be going over with something like this. You just move on.
Opinions Matter. Opinions Matter. With Adrian Kennedy and Jeremy Dixon. A daily podcast from Ireland about opinions.
Gloria, you're on Opinions Matter. How are you, Gloria?
I'm good, okay.
A lot of people are saying that this lady needs to get over herself, needs to just move on and not go to the guards. What's your view on this?
Well, first of all, I would like to say that if you're on a dating site, you have to expect all sorts, you know. From some men, they expect something sometimes. But, she was out on a date on him. Why didn't she kind of talk to him and kind of suss him out and get to know him, see what kind of a person? It's very important. Don't give your information or your address or anything like that. That's very important. Also, I want to say, if you sent her a picture, you know, if that was me, I'd think of the funny side of it and send them something from Google to him, just to be funny. But I would also block him as well, because it's not very nice. You know, she had to be out on a date with him, and maybe she enjoyed the company and she wasn't expecting what he was going to send her. But I wouldn't go to the guards now. I wouldn't give them any of my information. It's very important that people don't, because you don't know the repercussions of these fellas.
Okay, but obviously they had exchanged numbers and whatever, because they went on a date together. But you're saying just to more or less saying get over it as well.
No, I'm not just saying get over it. No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that people have to be very careful on these dating sites, because you don't know who you're meeting. You don't know who.
I agree with you. I just don't like dating sites at all. I've always been very wary of them. But as regards this lady going to the guards,
Well, I'll tell you the truth. I wouldn't go to the guards. I would just actually say, I'm not very happy with it. No, I wouldn't even do that. I'd actually be the funny type of person and send him something for the internet, and he'd probably think I am transvestite or something, just to be funny with him, and then I would actually block him, you know. That's what I would do. And if I seen him coming near me any other time, then I would go to the guards and be, you know.
Okay, now, again, I don't want this guy to be made out to be an absolute raving sex lunatic.
No, some young fellas can be like that nowadays. They think it's funny. Oh, you know, real shy on the date, and then they say, oh, would you like, this is what we could do, like, you know what I mean? I know what you're saying.
So when you hear somebody like Angela saying if she gets one more dick pic, she is going to the guards, what do you think of that?
Well, it'd be different if it was from the same person all the time. But yeah, like I said, if she wants to go to guards, she's entitled to go. But what I'm saying is, if it was the same person all the time, well then, yeah, I would. I'd be very weary of him.
But if it was a one-off, or in this case, two pictures, and then she blocked them, you don't think she should go to the guards at that point?
Well, if he sent her two of them now, I really would say something to him. But if he sent one, I would actually block him. But what I'm saying is, if he kept sending them, I'm kind of weary of him, you know.
Okay, so Angela, basically what Gloria is saying is, if somebody is persistent, then yes, maybe go to the guards, but not for a first offence, essentially.
As you said, it's going to take somebody going to the guards to actually get them to stop. That's the biggest thing about this. You know, let's get a court case out there. Let's get somebody prosecuted for doing it, so they'll stop doing it. Now, if somebody asks for it, no problem. Send them all you want. But if you don't ask for it, stop sending them. That's the way I look at it.
Even though it is against the law, and it is, and let's be perfectly clear about that. As Sean just said in our comments, and I tend to agree with him, I don't think the Gardaí would do anything for a one-time picture. In other words, he believes that the guards would act if it was a persistent thing.
No, the guards have to act within the law. The guards have to act within the confines of the law.
They have to act on it. They've broken the law. They can't turn around and say, we won't do anything. He's going to get a caution. He's going to get spoken to. You know, you can't just turn around and say, nah, we won't do anything about that. Not a hope, because I can tell you, if it's me and I go down with that kind of thing, I will go the whole way. I will go the whole way with it.
All right,
I'll go to the ombudsman if I have to.
Okay, stay there for a second. I want to go to Trevor. You're on Opinions Matter. How are you, Trevor?
Starty, boys and girls.
Good, Trevor. What do you want to say on this?
Well, first things first, Agent, I don't know what the fuck topic Jeremy and Angela are listening to, so I haven't heard you once say you agree with any of this.
No, I didn't say that. You're dead right,
I think they need to take a fucking chill pill, especially the Angela one. She just loves shouting over people. But anyway, let's get on with this, Agent. Agent, I have a lad who works for me, big Polish lad, built like a shipwreck house. And I have a girl in the office, right? I'm going to give you two of the same kind of stories here, okay? She's on all these sites, the dating sites, the Tinder and all that shit, right? She gets dick pics all the time. And you know how she handles it?
Go on.
She sends back either laughing emojis. Sorry, I had to clear this with her before I told you this. She sends back laughing emojis, or she'll get sarcastic and say, it's not big enough, I'll see you again. Or she will send a dick pic back saying, oh my God, it's almost the size of mine.
Let me just stop you there for a second.
Sorry, what was that last one? Oh my God, it's almost the size of mine.
Yeah. She'll send back a dick pic saying, oh my God, it's almost the size of mine.
Let me just stop you there, Trevor. Not all women, this is obviously a ballsy woman who doesn't get offended by these things. Not all women will take it that way, okay? And just because the girl you work with is probably a bit feisty and she's able to take it that way, don't think that...
I'm well aware, Jeremy, that the snowflakes out there are... Oh my God, you sent me a dick pic. And Jeremy, by the way, it's sexual harassment, not a sexual violation.
By the way, I've been talking to Angela for years on this podcast. Angela's no snowflake. That woman's as hardy as fuck. But you're literally telling Angela that you're telling her not to be offended by something she's offended by.
I would take it over and just block them. Now, can I give you the mail? Can I give you the mail side of it? Sorry, before you start trying to talk over me, can I give you the mail?
Sorry, I got lost in my imagination there. If any is, feel free to send that to my doctor. I tend to do that quite a lot throughout the day. But it's usually just here by myself. Fucking man business now. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Fuck off, you. Get them out. Get them out. Lie us, €3. None of the shit ones now. You know yourself, lads. Know yourself. Keep them out. Fuck kebabs. I hate kebabs. And anyway, whoever ordered the fucking kebab and anyway? Fucking status. Who's got Johnny Blue? Give me one of them, yeah? Fucking like they're killing me from marching up and down this bleeding road. Fucking hell. All I want to do is be fucking Irish. Is that too fucking retarded? Are you looking at me? Sorry. It is. Jesus, don't call it that. Should be fucking. Don't call it that. Be fucking hell to pay. Who are you? Stop asking too many questions, will it? You're making me nervous, and I don't like being nervous in any way. Now, look, if you don't mind, I'm going to continue walking up this here road, eh? With the rest of them, right? Now, don't be looking at me arse as I go that way, yeah? Get them out! Get them out! Get them out! Get them out! Up there! Up there! Get them out! Get them out! What about my bleeding counters, Gaff? What about me and the 7 little ones? Yeah, you're not thinking about them, are you? Or me little Pardo that's doing 7 years? Not thinking about him, are you? Yeah, get the little gay flag out here, will you? You little fool. Who do you think you are? Actually, get the fuck out here. Get them out. Get them out.
Get them out. Now, I'm not a racist, so just happen to be born with white skin. Is that a fucking crime, is it? Is it?
I get carried away, I'm sorry about it.
Get them out. Get them out. Get them out. Yee. Yeah, look at this. Excuse me while I do smell our hair, will you? Now shut up, yeah, will you? Took me ages to find this spot over here beside the 5 lamps and all. Shut up, you. I gave you 4 tablets back that day, do you remember? No, you don't, because you out your fucking face. Now, get them out. Get them out. Get them out.
I think we might need more medication.
Yeah. Finish off the radio station, you found it, honey. Hold on. I know you're just making a fucking fool of yourself now. Look what they're doing to me. Look at you fucking. When I get home, I am gonna beat you within a minute. Wait. I'm fucking trying.
The lad who works for me went out on a date with a girl, right? Now, Agent, there's no word of a lie, right? Went out on a date with a girl. 2 hours after he dropped her off, she basically sent him a video. She was bollock naked on her bed, doing everything to her and saying, "Hey, babe, do you want to come back for this?" Now, if you report that to the guards, what do you think the guards would say? Did you go back? That's what they'd say.
You
And
see,
don't give
Trevor,
me this
because of
bollocks.
men like you.
Oh, here we go. Men like me, come on, tell me how I'm a bad guy. Come on.
Yeah, you are.
Okay,
yeah,
how
you
am
are.
I?
Saying that the guards
How
did
am I?
laugh at it. The guards did laugh at it.
I'm nearly sure the guards would ask him, did he go back?
So now it's the guards would do, you're nearly sure. You know,
I think
Trevor,
so, yeah.
how dare you
But you
tell
know
any
all the
woman,
guards. You know
how
all the
dare
guards.
you
Remember,
call any woman,
you tell me what they do.
they take down the numbers, they'd investigate it, and they'd either prosecute him or give him a warning.
Right, anyway, this is the standard for 2025, Angela. You do realise that, yeah? Because if you think for one second that this is not
So why-
happening to
so why should women have
everybody,
to put up
every
with it?
gender, no, just, all I said was block them. I didn't say put up with it, I said block them, didn't I?
Yeah, but
I
that's
never said
putting
put
up
up with
with
it.
it.
Angela, don't try and put words in my mouth just because you're upset over getting a dick pic. Get over yourself, right?
You said get over it. You said get over it a
Yeah,
while
I said get
ago.
over it. I said block it. Get
Yeah,
over it and
so
block it. That's what I said.
That's the same thing. Get over it.
Right.
Get over it and put up with it are the same thing.
No, not really. No, because if I said put up with it, that would mean don't block it and just accept it to keep coming. I didn't say that, did I? See, you're twisting shit, Angela. Don't try and twist shit when it comes to your narrative, right?
Let me ask you a question here,
Come on,
Trevor.
Angela. Get save the topic, okay? Come on, ask me a
Okay,
question,
Trevor.
Angela.
Yeah. You're against drugs, aren't you?
I'm against drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go, off topic. So go ahead, Jeremy 2.0.
Yeah, off topic. It's against the law to do drugs, isn't it? Do you think that the guards should just go now and go, no, off you go. Sure, listen, there's your child doing drugs, get over it.
Well, I've actually seen lads on the street smoking joints and the guys driving straight by. So next question, Angela, you got any more?
Trevor, can
That's not what I'm saying, Trevor.
Trevor,
Same thing, Angela.
You pick your child
Sorry,
out
Adrian.
if
Go
they're
ahead,
not doing
Adrian.
drugs.
Trevor, you believe that this isn't the biggest offence in the world and that anybody who receives an unsolicited dick pic should get over themselves, delete and block.
Do you know what I would say would be a bit of more of a offence, Agent? If you grabbed the hell down and unzipped and said, look at it. He didn't do that. Sent it into a private chat to her. And Jeremy, by the way, your earlier comparison of a fella walking down the street waving around, fucking ridiculous comparison.
No, it's actually not. No, it's not.
No, so there's no difference between hundreds of people on the street possibly seeing this instead of a single person on their WhatsApp.
Exposing yourself, whether digitally or in real life, is the exact same thing as far as I'm concerned.
No.
Yeah.
Where there could be kids around and all, no?
Trevor, you
don't see the
obviously
difference
send
there.
them off to say you agree
I
with
actually
it.
don't, Angela. I think they're the most
say
fucking
you do.
stupidest thing going because no
I
woman
say
on
you
this planet
do.
thinks it's an attractive
I
thing.
say you like to take pictures of your little weenie.
Oh, Angela, seriously.
Sorry,
like,
Angela, he just said
get over yourself.
he
You're
just
so
said
fucking pathetic.
he just said he thinks they're pathetic. She thinks it's a ridiculous, stupid thing for a guy to be doing. No woman
Because
like.
Adrian, who wants
And you're
a picture
even
out
more
there? Because
pathetic
it's
for a
either
woman
going to
to
end
go
up
to
in a
the
friend
garden,
group or it's going to end up on the internet, and you're going to become the joke. Like, why would you send shit like that? I don't get it. And Adrian, by the way, we still haven't addressed the fact that the lad who works for me got a full-on video of a girl masturbating saying, "Come on back to me, baby." So it's not just girls who get these.
Yeah,
I know it's not just guys.
But he has every right, and in fairness, Keith on Facebook there as well said, if a girl send me a picture of her tits, should I go to the guards? Well, Keith, that is your right to go to the guards. No,
Nobody's denying that, Jeremy, but do you think he'll be taking that serious?
No,
Nah, I hope it fucking hell.
No, but he has the right to go to the guards, but if he doesn't, if he's turned on by and he wants to pull the plum off himself to the photograph, that is his right as well. So it's up to him. It's him that's either being violated or feels that he hasn't been violated. It's not.
How are you being violated? It's not a violation, it's harassment, Jeremy. Get your words right, come on.
Oh, you're getting caught up on a word here, are you?
Well, we're getting caught up on a lot of things here. Angela seems to be twisting shit.
Again, Trevor, you're saying, lads, stop
stop
sending dick pics. Women don't want them, but if you do get one, just block them and delete the picture. That's really what you're saying.
Reply with a sarcastic comment or send back, like what the girl does in mine. Send a dick pic back saying, "Oh my God, it's almost as big as mine." And you know what? If he's not into that, he'll fucking run for the hills.
Well, not every woman is.
He won't contact you again.
Not every woman is as ballsy and as.
Yeah, I know the snowflakes aren't like that, Jeremy, but they need to get over themselves.
Good to talk to you as always, Trevor and Angela. Thanks very much indeed for your comments. This is Declan.
How are you, Adrian and Jeremy? Enjoying the topic. Good topic. I just think a woman should just block them and like I noticed that you are talking about dick pics, yeah. But what about say if we got a woman sent me a picture of her, you know what? I just block. I wouldn't go down to the guards. So and plus the guards wouldn't even do that. They'd just probably laugh at her. You know what I mean?
All right, thanks very much indeed for your message, Declan.
Can I just say it's very important to get this point across, and I know you don't mean it literally, Declan, but the guards will not laugh at any woman who goes to the guard station to complain about either sexual harassment or sexual misconduct. They will take that very, very seriously. And to any woman listening, don't be afraid to go to the guards, because the guards are professional, mostly, and they will deal with that. If it was a woman, they'd send a vanguard out to talk to you and stuff. So don't ever feel that the guards are going to laugh in your face if you go and say that you've been harassed.
Let me bring in Cian.
Recording law. Send voice.
Hi Adrian, how are you, Jeremy? Hope you're enjoying the lovely weather. I have to say, that was absolutely not acceptable what that man did. But one thing I will say is, did he get her consent? If he didn't get her consent, then he's a right bastard. Then absolutely, then he should be really reported to the guards. Then. So, yeah, let's just want to ask that. Did he get her consent? If not, he has every right to do something about it. Then, yourself. Great topic, lads. Talk to you soon.
All right, Cian, thanks very much indeed. And no, she didn't give her consent is the answer to that. Jess.
Why didn't you just block them if it made her feel so uncomfortable? Should have blocked them the first time. I'm sorry, but you're making them out now of a molehill. If you had blocked them after the first time you sent one, you wouldn't have gotten the second one. Sorry. You don't get to blame only yourself, and you want to go to the guards. Nothing will be done. Absolutely nothing will be done. Are you serious? They'll just say, yeah, we'll take a note of it, and then they'll put it in the back of the door and it will never be seen again. For sure, look at all the fucking pedophiles that get to walk out scot-free. You think someone's going to get done for a dick pic? I would go away with that. Oh, just block, delete, move on and laugh about it.
Laugh about it, says Jess.
Again, the guards will not laugh about anybody that makes a
formal complaint. Yeah, of course.
Obviously, if you go in and say you're after being sexually assaulted by your cat, they're going to laugh about something like that. But they're not going to laugh about something like that. But you are right. There are people found with child porn on their photograph that walk free. And nobody suggests, I don't think he should be locked up. I don't think anybody thinks your man should be locked up for the dick pic. I don't think even Charlotte wants him locked up. But just...
How's everybody? Had a little Boris of it. Forgot about Mary. It's either Molly for Molly Malone or Mary. Play with Mary all man. It's not your fault that not many people are turning up and there's a lot of infighting. I know. Are you gonna keep going? Yeah. What are you going to say? Get them out! Get them out!
I'm gonna keep pushing on and I'm gonna keep going. Because this is a Christian country and I need a counter gaff, so fuck off!
She's staying with me. Forever and ever. You deserve a space at the table. Get that in there. It's not a haunted doll. Just a legend. Now, if I wake up in the middle of the night and she's moved, I'll snap. Take it easy, Ralphs. Good night. John, that's good. She'll come back to haunt you, I'm telling you, John. I'm telling you, I'm trying to... Do you think I decided just to bring her on here? But I have a nice cup of tea. I burned the lips off me. Everybody, thanks for coming in. I didn't really want to have a chat tonight. I didn't, I'm telling you honestly. For many different reasons. Had a good day. The kids went to, the little fella got his ear pierced. How are you, Luke? Yeah. Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, they used to be on the 98 FM and FM 105 phone show, and I only came across them on here about 6 months ago. Where's Teddy? What the fuck are you doing? Where's it? I'm trying to do. So, you know, you have to make yourself laugh. You can't expect anyone else to do it. So, good night, Ralph. I'll speak to you tomorrow. Thanks for spending time in here. Everybody. There's been loads of people that's probably gone. But the truth is, sometimes we get brain fog, and today's one of them, you know. And I don't like half-heartedly speaking to people. On here, on the phone, on text message, even family. My man texted me today, said I haven't heard from you in 4 days. And sometimes you just need time to think, you know. And I wasn't really in the best of mood all day. So my missus probably sees it and think, oh, he's giving them the best of, you know. I'm not pretending I wasn't in the best of mood. Not because anything went wrong, guys. I'm being honest. Not because anything went wrong. The kids are off school and all now. But it's me, how I analyse things, how I react to things, life's obstacles, whatever. Yeah, no, definitely not. How are you, Jono? Good evening to everybody. I didn't go into anyone's life today bar Jules for 10 minutes. That's a lovely cup of tea actually. So but I think I've just hit a little bit of it. Could be just for today. Could we wake up tomorrow and feeling better. There is nothing wrong. It's not weed, it's not money, it's not say, you know what I mean, it's not, it's just how do you keep the house clean when the kids are around, or here. How do you not overreact to things they don't notice, or how do I excite things from my partner who doesn't smoke weed, doesn't get that excitement of ordering new strains or talking about it. I haven't eaten food, guys, in a few days. Like I said, I've had pie and mash. It's in there in the microwave. I haven't eaten it. And that's usually a sign of a troubled mind. And I have had a little bit of a troubled mind with all this going on, but nearly lasted an hour and 7 minutes without talking about it. So, but and other things, believe me, other things. But nothing is fucking wrong. Nothing is wrong. Just learning to I already know, but to experience it, which is the fact that being a parent is sometimes a thankless job. Who am I to say? They don't owe me anything, them kids, and I'm not saying that they're the worst kids in the world. See my ball patch? But you know, how to keep them occupied, how to give me and my missus the equal share of chill out time, how to keep their sleep regulated, how to afford to give them treats every day, how to entice them to leave the house, to go out and play, kick a football, how to break down the jobs that need to be done over the next few days. How's everybody? How are you, Lena? How's everybody? I was just waffling there, Lena, I didn't see you. You ain't got to show as much care for yourself as you do for us. Yeah, absolutely, no problem, Scott. I'm just having a chill little conversation. I'm itching to roll another do not because I'm a little junkie freak. I enjoy it. It's a fresh cup of hot tea. I have a weed there, but I don't think it's going to give me the release that, you know, I just don't think so. I think my today has just been a tough day. Well, I think I like to think everybody in here respects each other. I do. Come on, we've just had a, you know, I really do. But I've had a heavy mind. Not just like how do you keep up with something as simple as a YouTube channel? Like, you get notifications a lot, you know. Views are down 30,000. No views on videos or no views on things. Now I'm lucky. I'm not complaining. I'm just trying to give you an idea, like, of, and you tend, what am I doing wrong, or when should I do one, and you're not really in the mood, or, you know, am I saying the same thing, or, like, you know, you have a little bit of, tiny bit of pressure there, depending on how serious you take it. But am I? It comes down to, like, are you keeping up with the Joneses, or are you just doing you? You know, and I think everybody is. I'm just telling you what the things that goes on in my mind here while I have a cup of tea. But John, I don't know what's going on. I if there's infighting in the chat, sometimes I don't read it, sometimes I ignore it, and sometimes I don't actually see it. You know what I mean? But we're all human beings a million miles away from each other in the privacy of our own homes. So we need to learn to take it with a pinch of salt, even me. But, you know, when I started my YouTube, I'd come on the first few times and I'd tell you a lot about how I feel and all that, because that's what we did. And I still want to stay true to that, you know. They say in NA rooms, you're still new when you're less than 5 years clean. Luke, how's everybody? Yeah. Yeah. Now, sometimes what's hard, Bernie, is when you press, let's say they were to come off it now, come off the screen, to click your name and sub, sometimes it will take them away from it and they might miss something, that's all I think. But, like, I have reggae music on, I'm not really in the music to listen to it. But that's what we always do, so I might as well just do it, you know? I'm sure there's someone here that could ring and say, look, like Bernie's, was he your brother, your younger brother Bernie? He's just literally had a very serious heart operation, 2 of them I believe, and here's me moaning, but I'm just telling people what's on my mind, you know. I love you too, John. We're all good at showing each other kind, sweetness in here. Everyone says I love you and respect, and you know we do. Exactly, Lena. I'm just having a chill. I could go out and smoke, guys. I might in a minute, but I wasn't in the mood to go live, and now I am, and I don't want me missus to be up there, or even me just to be fooled into thinking, you know, oh, you know, I do, you know, what am I trying to say? Put a bit of gel in my hair, guys. I had a second shower earlier. You know, I usually don't. I have the one shower in the day. Unless it's really hot, you have to more. But I had a second one because I just felt not relaxed, over irritated by small things. Like we just had a lovely day out. There's nothing to be irritated about, bar the upkeep of the house. But is that to my standards? Is that how I see it and the way I'm processing it, or is it me overreacting, or is it like even just as simple as the dogs little pillows they have, they're disgustingly and old and smelly, and dying to throw them out, but I can't throw them out because we haven't picked up new ones yet. So little things like that. Yeah, absolutely. Everyone's very friendly. Everyone's very friendly to me and Jade. She's up there. I don't know if she's listening or not, but sometimes she is. She might not. She said she was bollocksed. She only took the little one up at 9:15, guys. At 8:30 it was. And because she's off for school now, she's off for summer holidays now, guys. And I think, I'm going to be honest with myself, I think a little bit of it scares me. Not scared because, what scares me is because I'm so used to getting, I'm talking subconsciously here, guys. I'm so used to getting that break in the day when they're in school. Now, you know, they rise at 6, the two of them, the 11-year-old and the little one rise at 6, half 6, you know. Thanks very much, Luke. I really appreciate it. And everyone here has been great to me. I'm not saying this. Everyone has been. Jono, everyone who's here, anyone who's come onto my page in the last 6 months. I'm not the only nice guy on YouTube, but I try to be a nice guy. I try to be just inclusive and genuine. I ain't shit. I told you that loads of times. A lot of people say you shouldn't say that with yourself. I'm just telling you how I feel. I ain't shit compared to the next man. Like, as in, I'm no better. I don't care who they are. I don't care who they are. That's so nice. Like, why didn't I make that earlier? Like, if you handed me that in anyone else's house, hand me a cup of tea like that, I'd be like, I'd tell you, I'd say, this is a banging, all I got like that. I'm like, this was a really nice one. You made one earlier and it was alright, but that one, bang! Thank you very much. Oh, well, I tried to be, guys, you know, I'm not perfect. You know, if I showed you what this room looks like, it's a bit, not, my missus sometimes will give out, it's not a long dirty house, gets hoovered 5 times a day and mopped and sprayed. But, you know, small little house with all of us and the 4 cats it was and 2 dogs. You know, you have to we're due 2 tip runs or 2 or 3 tip runs. We've got quite a bit of stuff out the back that we need to get rid of. You know, and my missus, you know, is wired a bit different to me. Like, she said to me yesterday, I think, or the day before, you know, I think you're just going to have to learn to overlook certain things rather than let it eat you up. Jordan, welcome in. So when I'm saying this, guys, I hope you realise, like, I'm never putting down the house or my missus, how hard she works, and she's a good mum, all them things. We all have good things, bad days. But, you know, sometimes you just feel like you've got no space. Like, we moved my desk. I got rid of my desk in the living room, on the kitchen. And by the way, it's a sitting room. They call it living room over here, which took me years to get used to, and now I say it's actually a sitting room. But so I don't have my chair and my setup in there where I used to go in and sit down and chill. So it's only either here or in upstairs in one of the bedrooms is to chill, you know, and especially with the wet weather the last 3-4 days. Now even the dogs have wanted to go outside. So you just felt they're tripping over stuff and everything, all the washing lines are in here, and you know what I mean? But like, spent £1,600, ow, my neck. Spent £1,600 on new sofas, my missus does, and it breaks my heart when the dogs get up on them and destroy them. I know they do. They, you know, really lovely sofas. I never had the money in my life, and I still don't have the money in my life to just buy furniture, you know, as a drug taker. You don't. And it just gets me down when I do try get the little bits off and fucking and all that, and then sometimes I get a bit bitter because no one else is taking care of it the way I am, but me missus does, you know, and fucking just little things, guys. Just little things. I'm not lying, guys. We must have done 11 washes over the weekend. And you think it's easy, what are you moaning? You just throw it in. But then you need to dry it. Then you need to fold it. Then you need to find a place to put it. And asking the two boys is like asking fucking a brick wall. I remember a few weeks back I said to me missus, I said, I've realised something. I said, every time them two boys say no to you, I have to do it. So it's like, no wonder I'm a bit better. They can't walk their dogs, they can't pick up the poo, they can't do a lot. They're only kids and take it with a pinch of salt. But, you know, every time I hear them shout down, go, no, I'm not doing that, then I have to do it. And I'm like, fucking, you know, but it's, yeah. Good night and have a great morning with Jack. You're doing great. I'm amazed at your clean time. Blown away by it. And it gives me a lot of confidence that it does keep getting better. Not easier, you know, but all the drama that comes with drug addiction and that lifestyle and Jesus. I'm not gonna shoot you, John. Yeah. Don't make me blush. Where's my retouch? There it is. I feel a bit guilty, guys, you know, sometimes when I'm having a joke and a laugh because I haven't been in a jokey or a laughing mood today. And so I asked myself, who was I being fake to? Was I being fake to my missus all day? Or was I being fake, or am I being fake to you now? Or is it a case of your mood can get better? You can brighten it up, like I spent an hour on live, I smoked a couple of dubs, had a shower again. You know, is it, this is my time of night today, it's just later on in the night where I start to feel relaxed, I don't know. But yes, Jolene. Sorry, yeah, Jolene. I've just been having a bit of a waffle. And this is my little mascot now. I had a little bit of fun. You'll have to go back. This is Mary or Molly, right? And all day she never gives up. She never gives up. She's one of us. Sometimes it's harder, guys, to sit here and not have a vape or a smoke, or, you know, I tend to smoke a lot when I'm doing lives. Every time I'm live I'm smoking. Excuse me. I'm trying to tell everybody that there's nothing wrong. You know, we could all say, you know, some days I just think you've more thoughts in your head than others. Let's take it easy. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jono, did you get your... Jono got his weed today, that's why. He got his weed today. So yeah, I find it a little bit difficult now. To put on a show per se when I'm not feeling my best in my head, you know. And what I mean by that, we all know what's been going on. I don't want to talk about it. It's not my place. And every single one of us have an opinion, but we all have our own life. We all have our own shit. As soon as we press off or swipe up, and we get called into another room to do something. We all have that. You know, I haven't spoke to my man a couple of days, which doesn't eat me up really, but I'm just saying it's something I have to do. I have to ring my man back. No, absolutely. No. Who's Jordan? Oh, Jordan. Oh, no, I don't think Jordan is he? I don't think Jordan is. Everybody's friends. As far as I know, guys, everybody is friends, apart from the obvious two. Okay? But as far I don't be, I try not to read between the lines, guys. I don't, because it affects me. I stew on it, and I wonder what, why, when, where, and, exactly. Now, this is a little bit of right this moment. It's a little bit of like yes again, kind of like a mini counselling. See, people can ring Samaritans. People can, talk to a neighbour or friend. But maybe this is just easier sometimes. So like I honestly went live because I felt pressure to by myself. I was like, you can't not do it for 24 hours. Like, you just can't. Why? Why are you punishing yourself? And I asked myself that, why? Because I've been talking for an hour and a half now. Is it okay? So is that what I needed? I usually watch the news a lot, guys. I haven't been even in the mood to watch that today. And Eddie is from Sutton. Is there someone in here that I missed? Eamon, is there someone in here called Eamon that I missed? I do apologise. Luke, now if I'm... Luke, hold on, sir. If I'm going to be out again tomorrow, deadly. Escape out with my best friends, Eamon and... Oh, yeah. Let me see, where's he from? Eamon is from Harmo. Eddie is from Sutton. We probably crossed paths. I spent some time in Harmo and Sutton, so you never know. Yeah, this is my NA, guys. This is what I do. You missed us a few times today. I'd say 5 times. She looked at me and said, in different words, "Are you okay? Something is wrong." What's wrong? Now, we just been shopping. I just got everything I needed. She offered me, "Do you want this, new this, new that?" I said no, and I haven't eaten all day. Nothing. Half a slice of corned beef. I went back to bed at 3 o'clock. Sorry, at 1 o'clock till 3. And that's a sign of something. Now, yesterday I was fine, remember? Or maybe, but I think the little bit of the infighting and all that, I think that caused some of it, but I also think that just normal life shit caused some of it today. Now, I have every faith that I'm going to wake up in good mood tomorrow. I'm not crying out for help or anything, but I just felt like going live and saying, that's why I put the radio on, guys. I do too, John. I don't know where we all got afraid to say that. A little while back we were all saying that, and we know it's cheesy. I said bring it on. I love the cheese. Bring it on. Based solely upon my own terms and conditions. Exactly, Luke. Yeah, exactly, Luke. You're right. You're right. You're looking at someone who's very self-conscious. I'm a better version of that now. But you're not looking at someone who has had it all figured out and had a really enjoyable last 20 years. No. Start from the bottom. Me and Molly are starting from the bottom. Not really the bottom, because I have a lovely family. I'm not starting from the bottom. So thanks everybody for joining me. Anyway, like I missed loads. I'm sorry. I'm waffling. I'm talking. Got my PlayStation out, guys. I'm gonna plug it in the morning. Got my guitar here. I have my lesson on Wednesday booked in. I just felt a bit of brain fog, trying to figure out where I fitted in within all that. The circumstances on YouTube, and then that's it really. There's a few other things thrown in there. Look, I'd like to call everyone sexy. Jordan, I hope you're well. And Scott, I spoke to Scott privately. Yeah. Jordan, if you're finding it tough, live is easy. Like for me going live is easy like this because I'm used to it now. And I can talk shit and I've got a bit of confidence and all that from it, but going StreamYard is more difficult. It's more formal. And take that with a pinch of salt, but like there's a lot going on in it, and whereas this, people can't talk over you can kind of run off onto a different topic, whatever. So you find what works for you. Finn, I used to love for doing our StreamYard chat. Yes, I checked it out the other day on my book. I have my guitar lesson at 9:30, so like I get back at 11, so I've had plenty of time. I'll be in great mood. I might even try wait and roll 2 and just have a little quick chat, whatever. Yeah, chinwag about anything. It could be the latest sandwich you tried that you want me to try out. It could be something you're dealing with, or it could be just fucking the weather, whatever. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean that. I spoke to maybe. I'm looking forward to it. I miss Fable today. And Fable, if you're watching, it's nothing against you. I mean it. I've tried to say to loads of people, I have the best intentions. But if I'm not going to be sincere or genuine, I won't answer the phone or I won't talk. Because I won't. It'll sound weird, but I won't be listening. I'll be thinking other things in my head. I'll be going through the demons in my head at that moment. And I don't want that. I want to talk to people when I'm relaxed. So what was that, Hammy? I missed that now. Absolutely, everybody. As there's 11 people in, I love that cup of tea. I think maybe a little part of it is, guys, as well as I find it hard to find something that my partner can enjoy or find relief from what I find from my weed, medical cannabis, my weed, and my friends online. Now she might say I don't really need that. But me personally, what can I do? I take up a lot of time smoking, talking about it, spending money on it, and it's very much a me thing. I don't see a lot of people go outside. I don't know whether I need to actually. We were talking about this the other time, guys. I'm a big stoner. Yeah. What if I went to your house and I sat there with 3 of your friends? I'd probably be a little bit less. I'll probably be a bit more. I don't know, but I'm just guessing. So it's all about where you are, who you're with, So, but I find myself just kind of puzzled as to what way I can share that with her, Absolutely. And it's not share the weed with her. It's share. I'm taking time away from it. I'm going to get more invested in the material and the friends and the clothes and everything, and I'm just trying to figure out how I can still be a good partner and be a full-time stoner. She'll say I love you when you're high, but You know, maybe I'm waffling now, guys. Deadly. Oh, yes, yeah. Sunset Skittles, you're smoking on some tasty. I think of some wedding cake at the minute. And I'm glad these are all chatting and having a good time. Thank you very much, Luke. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's where sometimes a good connection is good. You know, you are apart from one other person who said they were in Darndale. You're the only person that's ever come on here from my area, roughly my area. Like, you know, all them areas, just loads of little. And so, you know, you have a good, you know. I'm very glad, you know. I want to go see Jude in 6 weeks' time. Lainey, you'll have to tell me when his birthday is, because he did invite me, but I don't know if it's going to be me or if it's just going to be me and Jade. I don't know. Me and her could have a blazing row the week before and she'll say, fuck that, I'm not going, do you know what I mean? But I am, if invited. Now, he says I can stay places, and this is a part of my inherent fear, is staying in someone else's house. It should be normal. You stay there and, you know, we can have a cup of tea and we'll have a meal and maybe have a chat out the back and then you go to bed whenever you want. But to me that terrifies me because I'm not in my own home, like, do you know what I mean? And that's something I have to get over. But like a little Premier Inn, 70 quid, 80 quid, like cushy. But is that disrespectful? But, you know, I've always just had this as well, staying over in people's gaffs. That's where everything goes wrong as well, though, you know. And I'm just saying, from my past history, when you stay over somewhere, usually it pops off. No matter in what situation, it pops off. Even if people have the most best intentions in the whole wide world, sometimes you can get caught in the middle of a fucking domestic. Either Jono swallowed a few bleeding Viagra, or that weed is bleeding the best aphrodisiac he's had today, or in a while. You know, and they do say conversation helps, guys, you know. You know, it's the most conversation I've had all day. I feel bad at my partner, I didn't speak to him much today. Because I still haven't, you know, a lot of stuff is in your head, you know, and sometimes you just think out. By the time I even try to explain it to you, you know, you'll be in one ear out the other. So, get them out, get them out, get them out, get them out, get them out. I don't take them, right? You know what I mean? Straight off the 46A. Yeah, what's up, boys? Have you got any of that? You remember the last stuff that you gave me? You know the stuff that had me up all bleeding night there, yeah? Right, back to business. I know. You're so funny. Right, back to business. Everyone says they're patriotic and all that, but you ever see them out there, like, just with a flag, and you know what I mean? What are you looking at? My flag. Fuck you. See these shoes? Now, if you get close to me now, you lefty bastard, I'm gonna drop kick you, do you hear me? Yeah? Yeah, and you move on. You wouldn't have a lighter actually, you fucking fool. Like, is a light actually, will you? You fucking fool. This is Ireland, this is Dublin, you know. You fucking fool, yeah. Yeah. Fuck halal. Fuck halal. Who the fuck is Allah? Who the fuck is Allah? Fuck him. Get him out of here. You know what I mean? You fucking idiots and all that. Look at the state you lefty bastards. Honestly, a disgrace, yeah. A fucking disgrace. You sweaty head and hair. Don't worry, I'll get your hair. Don't worry about the hair. You can use me hair. There you go. Oh, fucking. All this paper all up there and all. What are you up there and all about? Talking shit.
That's what they're doing, talking shit. You're doing nothing. It's all just sit there, type. Typey. Type. Look at Finn. Look at Finn. Let's all go into Finn's live. Doing nothing for the country. Doing fucking nothing. I'm out here every day. Sick of me, they are, yeah? Get them out. Get that. Pauline, come on over this way and all. Get them out. Get them out. Yeah, I'm talking to you as well, you fool. You fucking fool, yeah. Yeah. How's everybody? Yes, laughter is the best medicine. Yeah, man. Make sure you bring a packed lunch. I was starving the last time I was. You know what I mean? And they're walking up that way, and then they're back down to the bleeding Phoenix Park. And we're all over the bleeding shop, yeah. Fucking hell, me bleeding. Me little tootsies are killing me there. But I'll never stop. I will never stop. This is for the children. This is for the children, and I'm telling you. Yeah. Did you bring vodka and Lucasade? Yup. Get them out. Yup, get them out. Where are you from? Stop asking questions, you fool. You think I answer the people like you fucking Yeah. Do you know what I mean? I know she used to be able to pat me on the head, but now she's gripped. You lefty bastard, give me me fucking flag. Give me fucking get on me bleeding flag, you fucking fool, you. Get on me bleeding flag. You fucking fool, yeah. Yeah, you want to take that on me, you fucking fool, you fucking. Look at you fucking fool, you tried to take me flag. I spit on the GPO, I do. If you're going to be serving kebabs outside, fucking selling tacos and mottos, alive, selling, shut up, you with that bleeding stuff over there, will you? You're bleeding making a fool of yourself. Has anyone ever told these people doing the marches, right, that no one can actually hear the damn fucking thing? It's all echoey and all. Like, you would think that someone would tell them, like all the effort of going all the way around the place, yeah? But no one will fucking say to them that we can't hear anything that you're fucking saying, because it's just echo! Give me flag, you, yeah? Poke the eye out, yeah? Poke the fucking eye out. Up the fucking... What was his name again? Let me just think about what was it again now, for fuck's sake. Oh, it was Bobby something, wasn't it? It wasn't Bobby, you fool, yeah. That's what we were on for 20 years. No, you fucking shut up now. The lefties will be listening. Listen, there was a man named Bobby something, right? And I was told every time you go to the beach, he should come to mind. Bobby Sands! Yee-haw, the little Bobby Sands, yip there, yee, Bobby Sands, wee! That's the real hero. Ew, get up my feet, you fool, yeah, I'll make you kiss them now in a minute when I drop kick you off the Liffey Bridge. I'm not going anywhere, I'll be here every day, on top of this Liffey, spitting on every kebab that we see. Should be eating bacon and cabbage, you fucking fool, yeah. What's that? What's that? That halal, is it? That's halal. You fucking fool. What's that, a pride flag? Look at, come over here, you, look at, come over here. Look at him, he has a gay flag. Piece of Palestinian flag. Now you do know, if you were over there with that flag, they chop your head off, yeah? So, I spit on your flag. Just me. Where's Peppa Pig? We need a Peppa Pig around here. Fucking fools around here. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I'm fucking sweating here. Sweating here from playing puppets. But look, at the end of the day, it's better than being at the other end of a crack pipe, innit? Some people would say no, Finn. No. Yeah, it is. Thanks. I know. Okay. Fucking fail, yeah. I told you to get the expensive flags, but you got the cheap ones, you fucking cheap bastard, yeah. You shouldn't have said that, you'll be able to hear you. That one there, look at him. You're not. Stop that. Yeah, exactly. See you tomorrow. I'm just having a mental episode right now. Sorry. We hate that, you fool. You see when we get home. Just see when we get home, yeah? If you don't have them dishes in there, boy, at least I swear. I'm out here marching on my feet all fucking day, yeah. I only leave you with the 4 little ones. I only leave you with the 4 of them, like. Now, where are we now? Right, we're going up to the Bladen Custom House. Now, I don't even know why this is the most boring building in the whole fucking country. You could have picked anywhere else. Anywhere in the whole world country. And we picked the greyest, most boringest, most isolated, most stupidest piss take of a building. Yeah, how about that? Proud of yourselves? Are you proud of yourselves? Fools, you don't even know what you're fucking talking about. I'll be here waving this flag. Custom House, fuck two. Custom House. I'll tell you where I'll be going. I'll be going to Conor McGregor's gaff and asking for a bleeding autograph. He's bleeding maverick out he is. Up there. You know what? Sometimes you have to cheer yourself up, and I fucking love my flag, and I love Mary. This is Molly Malone, or it's Mary, because we all know a fucking Mary. I actually prefer Mary, if I'm honest now. Right, okay. Now, what we got going on here now? Let me read a few of this. What we got here? We got Crazy. Yeah, we love Crazy. We love you. Scottish. Oh yeah, we love the Scottish. We do that. They're like, they're kind of Irish, and definitely not British. But like, it's between them and the Welsh. Now, who do you prefer? I'm not getting involved. Rain check. I'll tell you about them the next time. What else we got? Come join your army. What's the pay like? Are you allowed to be on drugs? Happy drugs. You know, like, the happy ones, not the ones like a jaw. Hell, I'm going home with me flag because I didn't get enough money to buy a cow. Selling cargoes and messages. What's that for? Give me that, you. Yeah, swing and pack on, you got scored up, yeah, on the way. Get them out. Now, take that with it. I love my Irish women and men. We're only having the bands here. I don't think everyone that has an Irish flag is going to score a Q. Okay. But do you think they're getting a bit bored now? I don't care. Yeah. Reason happy monkey spooties. That's yeah. Siren's going, what the fuck? See if we can get a few people in. They're like, there's someone holding a straw. It's not a fucking straw, you fool. It's a fucking flag. I put her over here now for a minute. She's done a little job.
I'll be moving in the middle of the night, I'll freak out. Now, look, have you ever seen such a sweet... I get that back. Sweet Molly Malone. Molly Malone, stop fucking with the flag, mate. She's a true patriot. She's going out there in her underpants. Nearly you're down my head in now. There we go. All we need is a pack of Tayo now. Yeah, exactly, yeah. So yeah, I don't really know what else to do, guys. I'm not even in the mood to listen to that shit. Excuse me, what? Oh, hold on a minute, I thought I was putting my phone on charge. Oh, I have to go, guys, my phone's on 6%. I'm gonna have to let you all go, okay? I'm going to bed anyway. My phone is on 6%, I'm a fucking idiot. I put it over there for a reason to put it on charge, and then I was acting the bollocks and put it over there, so. Yeah. So, everybody, thanks for keeping me company, you know, when I'm not really having the best of afternoon, best of evenings. I'm going to watch the news and I'm going to have a bowl of cereal. I'm not even going to eat me dinner. Someone can have it tomorrow. I'm just going to have cereal, watch the news and go to bed, so. I hope you all wake up with good thoughts in our head tomorrow. And, you know, thanks for keeping me going, everybody. Good night and God bless. Okay. If I don't thank everybody, I do apologise. I was kind of doing a bit of waffling on. Good night and God bless everybody.